Hello, everybody. Welcome to Trading Styles for All, a daily show here in XM Live Room. My name is Stav, and I'll be your host for this special show. Trading Styles for All essentially aims to help us familiarize ourselves with those styles and strategies most commonly used by the experts in efforts to find one which suits us best. I do want to say hello to our viewers over on YouTube, just on our XM Global channel, and also to our viewers here at XM Live Education. In that case, let's dive in, you guys. We'll have a look as to the styles and strategies from the shortest trading time frame to the longest. And in that case, really important to consider that there are definitely styles to accommodate all of us. In that case, just to name a few: trend trading, day trading, swing trading, position trading, night trading, range trading, even scalping. Let's go ahead and see if we can understand the most common among the XM trading experts. Definitely important to consider your personal or self-knowledge factors as you explore the different styles and strategies out there. Do consider your personality traits, the time and availability in which you have at hand, your lifestyle or circumstances, and your level of education. All of these factors are very important as you need to opt for a style that best suits you as you are and within your given and current circumstances. And we'll start off with scalping, the style in which requires the shortest trading time frame. We'll then move on to day trading, another short-term trading style. Throughout the week, you can catch swing trading, position trading, and then we'll dive into some strategies that fall under momentum trading. These include trend trading and price action. You guys are more than welcome to be tuning in to Giancarlo Prisco's stations, Scalp, a trading expert here at XM Live Education. If this style is essentially one in which interests you, beginner room, our experts go from theory to practice, advanced room, more so live trading action. Um, do make sure to keep tabs as to our live education schedule in order to plan your week ahead here with us. Now, the typical duration for a scalp trade seems to span anywhere from 1 minute to 15. If you are tapped into your 15-minute chart or your 1 minute chart, let's say, each candlestick would represent price of a symbol, instrument, or asset within that 1 minute. Now, scalpers essentially look to make many trades throughout the day. They hold their positions for a very short time, could be seconds to minutes, definitely depends on the market and price fluctuation, but they do have limited exposure to overnight market outcomes since these trades don't span that long. Minor movements do occur within the market often, therefore, more often than not, an opportunity to scalp. The aim is to either find demand and supply in balance. And essentially, you guys, scalp traders do plan to hold their trades for a short duration. So they do definitely have a different type of mentality from longer term traders, such as swing traders or position traders. Research, they plan less on averaging down with lower prices. And you guys, they tend to take profits at higher price points. They have a different risk management strategy than other types of traders. And in that case, they prefer to cut their losses quickly and actually keep overall trading low risk. Yeah, you guys, the trading plan is the foundation of it all, as well as that entry and exit strategy. These two are definitely a requirement when it comes to any of the styles or strategies you might opt for. So do keep that in mind. They prefer tight spreads and liquid markets, and they look to dedicate time to understand the US and the European market movement. You guys, this style does depend on real-time analysis. So yes, these trades are fast, short-lived, very quick, but it's all backed by research. In that case, real-time analysis is fundamental. They tend to trade the most liquid instruments or assets. Forex pairs include the Great British Pound to the US dollar, Euro to the US dollar, so those majors, as we can see, commodities, the big ones such as gold or oil, and equity indices such as the US stocks. They tend to trade during the busiest times of the market, you guys. This could include the first year as European market open, first year as the US market open, or even after fundamental economic events. So data releases, including the FMC Fed, ECB interest rate decisions, NFPs, PPIs, CPIs, inflation data, all those data events in which cause quite a lump sum of volatility within the markets. Right here, I have a couple of questions to help you narrow down your options. Really important, you guys, to consider. Um, Asking yourselves these questions and essentially answering them quite openly and honestly for yourselves. You don't want to opt for a style just because you might simply like the sound of it, and then even maybe come to the conclusion you're not good at trading, where in fact that's far from the case. You've just opted for a style you merely don't have the time for. So, a very important question to ask yourselves is how much time do you have to analyze, track, or trace that market? Are you looking to build a nest egg for the future, you guys? Um, are you looking to turn this into your primary source of income? Identify your goal, why you're looking to start trading. It's very important to pinpoint your direction with this. And in that case, I'm going to note again that how much time do you have? And a better question of how much time do you have right now is quite indicative as to the trading time frame in which you'll most comfortably fall under. To consider just under self knowledge for that scalp trader, we see lifestyle and circumstances. They could arrange work in the morning to trade the US market in the afternoon. They could arrange work in the afternoon to trade the European market um, in the morning. But this is definitely dependent on your time zone. It's certainly just a hint to the application of the style. Now, your physical environment, your surroundings must be healthy and must definitely be stable, you guys. The scalp trader does require a hefty amount of focus. And in that case, you guys, it's very important where they sat to place those trades and essentially analyze the markets because that is where the focus essentially mostly goes. Um, they are able to have that laser focus without any distractions. Remember, they're in and out of the markets, and yes, they're in and out, making sure it's backed by research. So you can imagine how much attention to detail is entailed there. Now, screen time is limited to the busiest time of the market. In that case, you guys, a style in which you could do it 1 to 2 hours at the very most, due to the amount of focus required. This particular point I've actually gotten from our scalp trading expert himself. So, as you can see, a style in which you'll have to manage your insights quite well. Now, we see here just under personality traits, a style in which maybe is most suited to those who enjoy that feeling of adrenaline, who know to handle and manage that feeling. Those who have the ability to make quick, precise decisions, act on those decisions without hesitation, definitely present, not easily distracted. Um, and then you guys, again, a clear balance between research and impulsivity. They have a non-attachment to trends, to price levels, to instruments, trades overall, and the ability to cut their losses quickly, you guys. In terms of education, we've got an abundance of resources. I'll be sharing a few as we move along here. You guys, if you check out our homepage, Research and Education tab, the Learning Center portal column right down the middle, beginner and advanced room is where you're going to learn alongside the experts. And we've got a variety of trading experts. And what I mean by that is that they each have their own style and strategy. So it's quite nice in which you can go ahead and tune into all these sessions, maybe see to consider particular expert your mentor, your favorite, learn alongside them throughout the week. Um, in that case, everybody, do certainly keep that in mind and make sure you check out all of the expert sessions in order to uh, see who exactly you'd be following along throughout the week. We do have a chat over here on YouTube. I do want to say hello to Venkata Sai. What about gold? So, if you're looking for the analysis of instruments, assets, uh, direction at the moment, best thing to do is hop over to our beginner and advanced rooms. I was just discussing those two rooms, you guys. And in that case, you will find our trading experts who are actually trading the charts live as I speak to you now, Vinkata Sai. So make sure you hop over to xm.com, tune into live education, and in that case, you will be able to access the chat within the live player and leave your experts with that question about gold. They are actually quite practically trading the charts as we speak. So do make sure to check that out. Okay, I do hope that covers you. Venkata, thanks so much for your question. It's nice to see you here. And in that case, go ahead and check out xm.com, tune into live education, and hop over to the beginner and the advanced room where the experts are live 5 days a week, 9 hours a day. You guys can even gain access to our live education schedule. Pretty cool way to plan your week ahead here with us, and the daily scrollers, which run down below within each room in order for you to keep tabs as to the expert sessions every hour on the hour and tune in to your favorite. As I mentioned earlier, with time, maybe you identify with one more so than the other, their style or strategy, and learn alongside them throughout the week. Webinars, seminars, and workshops. You guys, an additional educational bonus, maybe a little bit more traditional if we compare it to live education, but why not take full advantage? Again, for free. Check out the webinars in a number of different languages, hosted by an array of instructors. Seminars all over the world, you guys. If you check out xmglobal.com, you'll be able to see the seminars which might be taking place in a city near you. There are several that take place throughout the year, and in that case, worth checking out. Educational videos brought to you by Tradepedia, a wonderful video series in which you can go from chapter to chapter and essentially cover all of that foundation. More so the theory, and those of you who are just starting off seem to ask for it quite a bit. So go ahead, check those videos out. Go over the material. You'll go from chapter to chapter and essentially cover all of those fundamental or detrimental components of trading. If you have any questions, of course, you can take them to the experts in the live rooms where they can break down those questions, give you the answers quite practically on the charts. Now, a pretty cool way to be practicing, applying all that you're learning alongside the experts. If you're not yet too confident to embark within the real markets, you'll get there in no time. Absolutely, you guys. And in that case, pretty cool way to uh, exercise all that you're learning, build that courage and confidence, the knowledge, of course, fundamental to open a real account here with us. So you hop over to intraday or day trading. Remember to keep your self-knowledge factors in mind as you embark on this journey of identifying the style of strategy that fits you best. Plenty of day traders to choose from. As I mentioned earlier, a variety of trading experts in which you can opt and choose from here at Live Education. So get to know the experts, you guys, and instructors. Typical duration for an intraday or day trade could be 15 minutes, could be 30, could be an hour. In that case, everyone, again, short-lived, but not as short as scalping. If you are tapped into your hour chart, each candlestick would represent price of a symbol, instrument, or asset within an hour. And you guys, intraday or day traders, make many quick trades throughout the day. As the term says itself, they hold positions from minutes to hours. They usually enter and close trades on the same day. And you guys, they require sufficient time to analyze the markets, actually frequently monitoring their positions and actually paying close attention to both technical or fundamental analysis. You guys, they're able to identify trends and market conditions. And essentially, you guys, this style requires the longest amount of screen time. So what we will notice as we explore the different styles and strategies out there is that the longer the time frame, the less the screen time. So do keep that in mind when we refer to how much time do you have. This directly correlates with time frame and thus trading style. There's questions in which would be good to be asking yourselves if you're looking to identify or narrow down your options with regards to a style or strategy. You guys, you could start by how much time do you have? Better question is how much time do you have right now? Are you looking to build a nest egg for the future? Put some money aside into savings, turn this into your secondary source of income? Or are you looking to actually turn it into your primary source, like many of our trading experts, you guys? So do make sure you identify those key components. This style does require the longest amount of screen time. Maybe you'll find it a little bit tricky to combine it with another full-time job. So do keep that in mind. And then you guys just here we see personality traits requirements for the intraday or day trader. They prefer to start or complete a task on the same day. The term says so itself. Definitely quick decision making process, the ability to make high volume trades quickly, act on those decisions and execute fast. And you guys, they are analytical thinkers, certainly constantly connecting the dots throughout the day. into their trades and they like working outside of an office setting, maybe to compensate for all of that screen time. Again, in terms of education, you guys, we are live 5 days a week, 9 hours a day. You guys can check out our live education schedule and actually plan your day ahead here with us. Or I should say, plan your week ahead here with us at Live Education. You guys, you will also find yourselves presented with a daily scroller just down below within each room. And in that case, nicely able to gauge which sessions are to take place every hour on the hour for the day. And in that case, you guys kind of filter through to the experts in which you've decided are your favorites, your mentors. Tune into their sessions throughout.